Sports Podcast.
The best of the best of the best.
No vengan a frontear a echarte flores.
Le llevamos la mejor noticia del deporte.
Nike.
Eso te da duro.
Dígalo, papi, tú supéralo, ¿viste?
Put the fries in the bag.
Número por número.
Yo voy a los míos, así que vamos allá.
Fuego, fuego, fire.
Jacob is gonna dog walk him.
Casi en la hora cero.
Eso era lo que se esperaba.
We believe. The one that panicked was the head coach.
Ver estos dos mastodontes.
Just don't agree about the format. I think that you
Paper Fools. Eso fue lo primero que yo pensé.
Un coach de nombre.
so no what's going on. I don't
man.
know. All these good.
Está atrasado.
Ay, el Big Three.
Said that dog in them.
Playoff de muerte súbita.
Como que eso no tiene ningún tipo de sentido.
They were too predictable.
Un hincapié para otra situación.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too.
Yeah.
Don't we get that twist.
We Call Sports Podcast.
Thank you for joining. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sport Podcast, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. But before we start, here you have a QR code where you can subscribe to our different programs. Currently, we have 5 programs, 2 on English, 3 on Spanish. Don't worry, we're bilingual. If you want to join a Spanish program, we adjust to you, okay? So on Mondays, in English, we call golf. I'll be joining Miguel to discuss the latest on the world of golf. On Tuesday, in Spanish, we call Sport Puerto Rico. Jay Salas will talk about sports in the island of Puerto Rico. On Wednesdays, in English, we call football. I'll be joining Hush X or special guests to bring you a week-by-week matchups until we get to the Super Bowl. On Thursday, in Spanish, the main cast, We Call Sport Podcast, I will be joining G.I. Josh and Jandy to talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. On Saturday, in Spanish, We Call Wrestling, the team of G.I. Josh, DJ, Jay Salas, and Hush X will bring you the latest and greatest on the world of wrestling. Hit like and share, and remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
We don't talk about it. We be
about it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And y'all already know what's the deal. It is Monday. Yes, Monday after Ryder Cup, and there's a ton of stuff that we need to talk about. With that being said, give me those claps, Miguel. Give me the good vibes. We are back out here making it happen. You already know who this is and how we do it. It's your boy, everybody's boy, Nolo Boy, #Red Cup. You already know, with the Red Cup with me, never leave me alone. And with my brother from another mother, what's going on, Miguel? Golf 101. Talk to me, man. What you got going on?
Always when I'm alive, I'm happy. There's no other way to put it. I'm alive, I'm happy. And I'm golfing tomorrow, so Ryder's Cup, super excited that oh my God, I don't even know what to. There's just so much to unreveal on this. There's so much to talk about Ryder Cup. Obviously, we're going to bring you the latest and greatest, obviously. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're watching it, just, subscribe, maybe like, maybe share, we're here, we're live.
What else we got besides the Ryder Cup tonight, Miguel? What we got?
We got our picks. Obviously, we're going to pick for our next tournament for the ladies, for the men, the 2 next tournaments that's coming up. We're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to do the Ryder Cup most of the show, but then we have the juicy. Give me the juicy.
All right, outstanding. So that's the show for tonight. Before we keep moving forward, I want to give a big shout out to my son, which he's in the hospital right now. I love you, Papito. I hope everything goes right. I would keep in tabs on you. I love you, right? Just want to let you know, Papa, got you in my heart. All right. So nothing out of this world. Everything's good. Okay. So we are good to go. All right. Love you, my son. You already know what's the deal. You're daddy's boy. All right. So with that being said, we can't be here without our sponsors. And with that, also, the show must go on. So let's go out there and get it. Let's start with let's go ahead and take you in a little paradise. What you thinking, Miguel? Let's go ahead and take you for the ride. Let's go.
Oh, I love this.
Escape to paradise, Puerto Rico. Your adventure starts here, where we offer half and full day charters to the islands of Icaco, Palomino, Vieques, and Culebra. Leaving from Fajardo, our 20-foot Stama boat has a bathroom, radio, and fresh water. Super comfortable for a full day. All tours can accommodate up to 6 people, and each of our tours includes beverages and snacks, except the full day that offers a full meal. We are known for our customer service and unforgettable experience. Enjoy the chance to snorkel and swim on the most beautiful beaches of our islands. Half-day charters offers you 2 schedules, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. And this only visits Icacos and Palomino Islands. The full day charter prices may vary depending of destination. To see our availability, go to escapetoparadisepr.com. Click on book now and search by date. We only work by reservation. For other accommodations and more, please call 787-516-1025 or you can write us an email at escapetoparadisepr@gmail.com. Escape to Paradise.
Escape to Paradise is a proud sponsor of We Call Sports Podcast. You already know it's going to be in the east side of Puerto Rico. Just get out there. If you're in the island, let them know that We Call Sports sent you. And trust me, they will take care of you, all right? Guaranteed. We've been there, done that. The tour is outstanding. All right? It is something to see and be a part of. So, with that being said, yes, your boy, everybody's boy in here, told you about what was going to happen weeks ago. A whole month ago, probably about 3 weeks ago, we told you what was going to happen. But before we get in that, like my brother from another mother said, like and share. We greatly appreciate it. You gotta know what's the deal with us today. All right. So, yes, the Ryder Cup happened. Yes, it happened out there in New York, in Bethpage, as you can see. And a European dominated. Not only dominated, one of my favorite players, Tommy Fleetwood, made history by going 4-0 for 2 consecutive Ryder Cups and team matches. 4-0. Boy, it is too hot. He came in from winning the actual tour championship, and from that point on, he's hot. He's the hottest golfer right now, point blank. Him and Fitzpatrick. Don't get me wrong, Fitzpatrick's hot too, and he amazed me. All right, he amazed me. At one point, he had DeChambeau in the ropes, even though DeChambeau came back and fought that to get that half a point. But still, it amazed me because for me, that was a sure point for the United States on that matchup. But Miguel, I want to hear about your thoughts about the whole tournament, the whole weekend, and how everything went down.
Listen, congratulations to the Europe side, right? Now 15-13, we're 27-16. Just so everybody can, we're still 27 and they have 16. We got a lot of ways to go, right? They got a lot of ways to go. So celebrate the trophy, get it, have it for 2 years. There's 2 more years. Yeah, there's 2 more years of us to play. Yeah, we still got a couple guys that's going to be in the league. There's obviously a lot of other things that, me picking the U.S. and going off of what happened here, I would have to say, I think pairings. It came down to captain and pairing. There's some pairings that just didn't make sense for me. There's some others that did, so others that didn't. Just sour to say, it comes down to that. It comes down to strategy. Like Scotty with JJ Spawn, for me, it didn't make no sense.
But I think in that one, JJ Spawn carried Scotty.
Yeah, I get
Scotty
it.
He couldn't buy a hoe, man. He couldn't buy a hoe.
No, and I get it. And he lost 0. He was 0 for 4 or 0 for 3.
Yeah.
So
the first couple of days, yeah.
I get it, but listen, I don't see him playing good with JJ Spawn. Why put it with JJ Spawn versus Ram and Chakra? Like, bro, JJ Spawn, you know who I would really wanted to see with Scheffler? Was Sam Burns. They're buddies. They're friends.
The vibe would have been something else. Yeah, it would definitely would help.
get that going first for them. Another one I did not like was let's see here, Ben Griffin DeChambeau. I like that one. That was fine.
Give me the one. I know you're looking for. I know you're looking for the Morikawa one.
The Morikawa.
Morikawa.
Why are you gonna put in English, bro? I've never.
He put him back-to-back days, and they didn't produce nothing.
I don't know why they thought that
Nothing.
was a good damn combination. You know what? I would have rather put Colin with JJ Spawn and Cantley with English.
Tell you
They're
best.
the same ways.
I don't know in the score wise, right? Because I didn't check for the Americans, but I got to give a shout out to somebody on the American side, bro. It has to be Young,
Cam Young.
bro.
Oh, hands down.
Hands
down. He showed up.
Hands down. He showed up.
Knew
the course. Local guy.
Singles.
I'm amazed that they didn't put in more out there. I'm amazed about that. I would have put him with JJ Spawn. Perfect pick for me.
Or Henley.
Yeah.
Also Henley.
Henley showed up too. Henley was another one. Like they showed up.
On the Europe side, Rose teared it up. Fleetwood, teared it up.
Listen,
they were. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to reveal here.
Let me tell you numbers because point blank, Europe won this tournament in the first 2 days. They just came in the last. They came to the
singles with the hope, with the hope of getting on. You know.
Let me get my 2.5 and let me get out of here.
It is ridiculous how they have.
They just completely dominated.
They answered everything and a little more. Every shot that they made, they were like a little closer.
Listen, it looked like
I don't know if you noticed that they were a little inside of it.
It looked like a Canelo Crawford fight out there. It looked like a Canelo Crawford. Whatever Canelo had for Crawford had an answer. All right, that's how it looked. I don't care. Well, however you want to look at it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get the match or whatever, get the fight and see it. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw history. They happened once in 2012. We haven't seen nobody 4-0 back-to-back years from Tommy Fleetwood on team matches. This is so important. This is so weird that this happened. Your boy, Nola Boy, called this couple weeks ago. This is gonna be. I was extremely surprised of how close it came to the end, but it shouldn't even got to this point. Shouldn't.
Yeah, they fought. They had some fight in them. They fought to the end. Obviously, it was gonna come down to the single matches anyway, no matter what, because the point system it's gonna you can get it all back at the singles. And there was a couple guys that didn't disappoint, but in the singles, man, there was some guys that they shit the bed. So it was just. But
Tommy Fleetwood, JT came in and stole that point.
One up.
Fleetwood. Fleetwood would have got out of there perfect if it wasn't for that. That's the only match that he lost.
Cam Young with Justin Rose. Yep. What a match,
bro!
What
all the way to
talk
the
about?
End.
Like they were like this.
I gotta give the Shambo the flowers too. I gotta give the Shambo the flowers, man, because he fought. He was at one point.
He missed so much opportunities, though.
Not only him, all the American team, all the American. And they, at the end, towards the back nine, they were picking it up.
Let's talk a little bit about Goliath and Godzilla here, right? Let's talk about Scotty and Rory.
War number 1 and war number 2. Listen, that was freaking amazing.
I was
so pumped about that.
Exactly is what you want to see.
But before we keep moving forward, one thing that I really did like, I did like that they had the etiquette for one another. I saw respect. I saw respect. I saw
class number ones.
Like straight up, regardless of what was going around them. They were behaving. They were like, hey, they were even Scotty. Whenever they lost, Scotty went to the Europe team and he went out there and high fives everybody. Congratulations! Like, listen, Scotty showed me some like world class
sportsmanship. Up
to the
here.
fullest. All the way.
Oh.
I want to put that out there. All right, but go ahead,
Yeah.
Miguel. What do you think about this pairing, Miguel? One and two. One and
This
two.
is what we actually wanted. Don't avoid it. Don't pit him nowhere else. Pit world number one versus number two, and obviously he was number one at one point.
Do you
and
know who?
obviously Scotty
do you
was
know
nobody.
Do you know who I really wanted to see like go at it at each other? Even though they still do it on Live, but I wanted to see DeChambeau.
Rom.
I want to with Rom. Like that would have been like fireworks. Even though
it already happens, but
at the end of the day, it benefited the United States. Well, actually, Europe, because Europe got a half point. I thought Europe was not gonna get nothing. But whenever I saw Patrick get into that start, the head lead, I was like, oh boy, this lead looks good. Like this point, this could be over before. Shout out to another guy, Olbert, coming out here. Making that point that Olbert provided, it was crucial
for the last couple points coming in. Oh,
if I'm not mistaken, he finished on hole 16, something like that. He finished. Like it was amazing seeing my boy. Yeah, for me, it was amazing seeing him in there. Key contributions, like you said, Justin Rose, 3 and 2, 3 points. The 45-year-old man, the veteran, he knows every inch of this tournament. He knows how passionate people are gonna get, no matter where you at in Europe or in the United States. He played with Cameron Young, against Cameron Young.
Oh yeah,
so
Rose.
that was a classic one, like you just said about in the singles. Also, on the 4 balls, he went 2-0. Like it was outstanding to see him like overcome every obstacle, because he was one of those that Cameron Young was delivering a punch and he responded, and then then Rose did it, and then Cameron Young responded right back.
They're playing darts. They were playing darts at one point.
It was outstanding. It was this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't see the Ryder Cup, this is what golf is all about. Okay, this is what make you get into golf.
I think it is the biggest stage for them.
It is. It is
besides
the biggest stage.
The Masters individual.
At one point, Rory didn't want to participate on this, and then whenever he started participating, he was like, "Oh shoot! Oh, wait a minute!
This represents something. Yeah, this is
like this is bigger. This is something bigger.
Big. Oh, absolutely.
I love Laurie, his passion at the end of that putt, jumping around like Laurie. I love
Laurie versus Russell Henley. And Russell stand up to this guy. Yeah. Russell, that was punch for punch.
Wall number three.
Yep, tied it up. They were not letting off. They were going back to back. Like you made one, I made one, you made one, I made one. They power everything out. Ben Griffin, Griffin did really well, exceptional well on the team. He did okay. He won his match. Morikawa and Hatton, that was a good matchup. I think Hatton was actually. He was 3 for 1. I think he won 3 of his matches.
Yep. And
then the rest are just ties, right? English with Victor Hovland. Victor Hovland, I didn't hear him a lot.
The problem with Victor Hovland was the last day he had a spasm in his neck, and he couldn't play. So what they did the last day, they gave half a point to the United States and half a point to Europe. At the end, that's why Europe wanted to win by not 14 points flat and being tied. They wanted that half point extra, and then they got 2 half points back to back. So for them to get to 15, so that was outstanding. So that half a point that was given to each team, it didn't contribute it at all at the end of the day. Because if you want to take those half points, Europe would have got 14. 14 would have 14 and a half, which that's what you need to win the Ryder Cup. So at the end of the day, it was outstanding. But he did play, and he did play really good. Not to the point that I expected, but he brought it to as well.
There's a party in Europe right now, everywhere.
They've been partying like crazy. You see videos everywhere.
Glory on the table.
How about
on the plane?
How about the shot for John Rahm in hole number 8?
Oh,
in the sand. how that
Oh
was.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. That he
Oh,
hold it from-
so
That-
he was not even in the sand. His feet was in the sand, and the
Yeah.
ball was on the lip. That was on hole number, if I'm not mistaken, that's on hole
eight.
number 8. Yep, bro. I'm like, yes, okay. At that point, I'm like, at least we stopped this guy from banging on us. And bro, the most. His feet is in the bunker. The ball is way above his feet. I think it's almost sideways parallel.
Yep.
And here he just hits the ball perfect. Bro, how does the ball go in the hole, bro? I'm like, what
Hey
the
man,
hell
whenever
is going
I
on?
saw that shot, and they keep
I got
repeating
nervous.
that,
I was like, oh, this
I
ain't
was
gonna
like, this
this ain't gonna go right for you guys.
this is it. This is it.
These guys
You don't have to do too much about it. Like if the ball is going like that,
Oh,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap all the way.
it was already on that favor.
Yeah. It started real good for the Europe team during the last day of singles, but then again it took a turn, and the
for
US
sure.
team
Big
the
time.
US team kind of the Medaya coming with Medaya, right? Medaya of 2012, I think it was, came around, you know? Like,
Bro, if Russell Henley makes this putt, we still have Sam Burns with, I think, McIntyre behind them, just finishing off. I think he was about to, like, they were tied. And then he had behind him, I think, 2 other more people. Russell ties this, they go on to keep on playing. It would have came down to the nitty gritty.
And it almost did. And it almost did, man. I
did.
I was so proud of Oberg whenever he finished that thing early. I was like, "Woo,
bro!" They were like, "Don't call it a comeback."
Ooh, you needed that point."
But
they now going to the U.S. side. Talking about the U.S. side, top performers for the U.S. side is the person that nobody expected. Sander Schauffele.
Schauffele, yeah, he did his thing.
He was top performer by far, 3-1.
3-1.
And guess who was the other one? The rookie, Cameron Young, with another 3-1. So outstanding performance from those two. The third one was JT with a 2-0-1 with a tie at the end. So Schauffele, 3 points, 3-1. He had a 2-1, including Friday's morning foursome with Cantley. He was with Cantley on that one versus Ram and Straka. That was another good pairing. However, Europe should have stayed with Ram and Hatton. Those two,
that was good combination. I think that was good combination.
Those two, you see them together. Yeah, you see those two. No, they played. I think they played. Ram and Hatton played.
DeChambeau and Henley.
They played DeChambeau and did they play Scotty? I think it was Scotty. I check on it. I check on it right quick. So that is a big thing.
Xander beat John Rahm on the singles.
Yeah, he was on fire, man. He was on fire, so low key fire because
you didn't hear about it, but he did his thing.
John Rahm was at one point he was up by 2, so he was low key making it happen. Another top performer with Cameron Young, the rookie. Bag up, don't worry about it, guys. I carry you all the way through. All right, and by the way, we was critiquing him on being on.
That he was not doing nothing. Yeah, not doing nothing the whole year.
We did. We said something about it. Shout out to him for coming out there and performing, top performer, and definitely closing our mouth. Like
definitely, maybe he's gonna make it next year's team for sure.
Made me a believer. Tell you that much. All right.
Yeah.
So that was for him. He went 2-1 on 4-ball win alongside Schauffele, which that pairing it was really good. I like that pairing.
Which one?
Schauffele and Cam Young.
Okay,
so
yeah, that was good.
I like that pairing pretty good too. And then another victory with a 4-ball victory was JT as well. But you know JT is the type of player. By the way, he's mine. Let me put this out there because people get it confused. JT is Nolo Boy's favorite American player right now, playing on the tour. Overall, we already know that the Tiger Woods of the world. We already know that. That's everybody's top
Okay.
guy.
You
But
confession
JT,
right now? You confession right now?
JT,
You're not gonna-
that's confession right now. Everybody walk in here, sit down, close the curtains, and let's talk through this through this little window right here. All right.
No, has
So
something to say.
I got something to say to y'all. Okay, so once again, JT for me is my favorite American player right now. Like he has been for like the past like 2 years. But we will see what JT got going on. And wish him the best. So JT was the third guy that actually performed really good on this tournament. I love the passion that he played with. I love the energy that he brought for Team USA, even though they understood the challenge was really impossible. And he was playing against the best of the best.
He took down Fleetwood.
Yeah,
he took him down for sure. At the end for
he gave Fleetwood the only loss of the tournament.
Oh yeah.
If not, he would have got out of there 5-0. That would have been.
That guy's making it next year.
Oh yeah, definitely. The other one was Patrick Cantley. Patrick Cantley. What can I say about him? At points in the match, I understood that he was taking his extra time because there were crucial points.
He only made one birdie, bro.
But Cantley, man, we got to do something about you taking like
one birdie.
You taking about good 59 seconds of the damn airtime. But either way, he went through and he made it happen. However, he was battling out there. So Cantley, he impressed me the most.
He lost this.
Him and Cam Young was the one that kind of like made it happen. Now, for my bottom performers for Team USA, we got the war number one. Really disappointed us in Scotty Scheffler.
Wow,
what a disappointment as far as in the Ryder Cup.
Telling me not showing up. Come on, my guy. You're number one. You have to come out blazing hot. You have to blow. It's not easy. I know. I understand. But you're number one in the world. Get your shit together. I know you're going versus, obviously we're going versus best of the best, right? We're talking apples for apples here.
Yeah.
But he's the best. The one day he can be, next year he can be in the middle of it could be somebody else. So let's all be sure and honest about this. But he didn't, I don't know. He didn't just perform his best. He didn't bring his best. He didn't have his best, and it's okay. You're only human. It's golf, right? But, I felt like he didn't bring his best. He did not perform his best. That's for sure.
His lone point was whenever he got it against McIlroy. Other than that, he lost twice on foursomes, and then you already know what happens on the match. So it was unfortunate.
I guess he plays good by himself.
Yeah, I think he does. I don't think this format kind of benefit him. It's a toughy one. But with that being said, Scotty, I'm expecting you in 2027 out there in Europe to take care of business. I can promise you this: the war number one will not hesitate next time that he gets this opportunity, because now he can feel the pressure now, and he's all about pressure and being in the moment. But he definitely will be ready for 2027. I promise you that. Okay, with Scotty Scheffler. Another one that was really disappointing for me, and it was from the get-go. It was disappointing for me. It was
Bryson.
For me, it was Bryson. I don't know if for you was Morikawa. For me, the second one was Bryson, due to the fact
Morikawa. I don't think he performed.
Due to the fact that he had all these odds against him. Like, I was disappointed because I thought he was gonna use that to feed himself. Meaning, whenever I mean about this is that all the challenges that he had coming up to this tournament.
You thought he was going to go 4-0.
Yeah, I thought Bryson. I thought Bryson was gonna kill this mothers, man. Like, yo,
no,
the PGA tour, you want to see something? Bam, like, you know, kind of deal.
You thought he was coming out with the
blazing. I thought he was coming out blazing.
And the thing is, I think the first hole he hits it over the trees, bro. He almost got it on the green.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, wow.
Yeah,
that's the guy that he outdrives everybody, right? He can outdrive anybody any given day.
That was a big advantage whenever it came to the team events. Like, put this dude out of the tee all the time. But how can you? So this is how golf is so crazy. How can you hit? How can you hit a 350 yards out, but you can't drain like a 5 feet?
Dude, you missed literally he missed like 4 or 5 putts. Like these are makeable. For you guys, crazy. For you have to make it. Like it's not me trying to make it. It's not me trying to make it. It's you. Like you are the professional. You wake up every day. You eat this.
Yep.
Like so I love it, but you eat it. Like make
for me it was like like come on, guy.
Giving him chances, bro.
I expected more. I expected more for him due to the fact all the impossible things that the tour gave him. So that's why I was like, oh, it was crazy. So I got Hush in the house. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. Breaking news: Tyreek Hill broke his leg in the middle of play. Will be out. Ooh,
that's
for the rest of the season. Hey, let me give you a breakout. We call football. Tomorrow we're gonna be talking about the fantasy or football fantasy. But on Wednesdays, that gentleman and we're gonna be talking about football. So stay tuned. Hey, that is crazy. Hush, we're gonna be talking about that. All right, tomorrow. All right, so with that,
broken legs.
All right, so with that being said, my question to you, Miguel, is how you feel about Keegan Bradley first year being the captain of the Ryder team. What is your opinion about that?
Well, obviously, we can say 1,000 things. He could have been better pairing, better this, better that, yada yada yada. Yeah. Listen, it's a team effort thing here, right? He's doing his best with his knowledge. He maybe wanted to play at points. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Man, I could have got this guy down. I could have took this guy down." So he was there for good support. You saw him on everybody's ear, and he was supportive. Obviously, get to know the guys, right? Obviously, he competes with them all the time. He beats them sometimes. They're beating on him. So getting to know them and see what better pairings he can bring next. If he's captain, and in 2027. But I think he did okay. What else are you going to say about it? What else could you say? You can bash the guy, or either you can be like, "Hey, good try, first year." Let me do it next time. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just surprised, man, at how everything went down, especially the first 2 days. I called it. I was calling it like it was gonna be a blowout, due to the fact of the talent that Europe has, and I was really, really looking forward to the Americans responding to the whole 9 yards, to the back and forth. So one thing I really do want to point out before we move on this topic, it is that in the last, let's go 2 decades since
2 decades,
all the way down. Let's go 2 decades and
2005. Okay.
Let's go 2 decades, and let's go a little bit more. Let's go to since 99. All right, since 99, this event, right, has been played. Mm-hmm. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, 13 times it's been played. All right, and the Americans only have won it 4 times. Okay, that is sending a message straight to the Americans that you need to develop talent. Your people need to come up. because the one that are taking over this is the Europeans. I'll let you know right now. During that time, they have won it. They had they had 2 streaks of 3 consecutive wins. All right. So once again, the next one is on Europe. History has told us that wherever you play it, usually wins.
Well,
This win,
apparently,
this win,
that's over.
this win right here, Miguel, it puts a question mark in the Ryder Cup and the President's Cup. It puts a question mark that the United States need to develop talent, and it's not that they don't have talent; they got talent coming up.
We got the young bucks still.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's
We got a lot of young bucks.
I think it's time to really, really dig in and look out. You know,
Remember, we're getting PGA cards 20 at a time each year. So, and they're coming from universities that are A1 colleges here. So
we got the Dunlaps in the world. We got the Batias in the world.
I don't think. Yeah, we're not going to give it up that easy in the next couple years. That neither. Plus, we're 27. We're 27 and 16 now. They got a long way to go.
We got the Tagalas of the world that we need to get more involved. Like,
we got juniors now that are advanced.
So there's something to say about the captain's pick, because if you look at it, the one that made the most points in here, if I'm not mistaken, was the top 2 was the captain's pick.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the second one was the captain's pick. Sander was automatically in. So the rookie and a rookie out there. Bain,
you don't never know with this type of formats, man.
Listen, need to step it up. Need to step it up. If you need to pick more lift players, get another lift player. What about Patrick Reed? What about my boy?
We'll see. We'll see the next 2 years. There's going to be a lot of
Dustin, DJ, my boy DJ. Like, what about
they
him?
They didn't perform. They were going to put him in just for fame.
They could have been like a captain's pick. I'm not saying that, nothing else.
So those guys are hot. Those guys are hot.
One of the latest the live event. Come on, huh? Come on. And then stop right there. God forbids that's in the Ryder Cup. We got Huaco coming in from live. You got beast over there. Like you
still got Phil playing.
Yeah, Phil too could have been. Phil could have been a coach, mentor. Like if something, at least matches he can do. Phil could be great in matches. He
knows everybody more than any. He doesn't know these young cats,
but it is concerning to me to see this.
Well, it is what it is. Listen, take the win, take your trophy, enjoy it. We'll see you in the next 2 years.
But
Miguel, it's gonna get real. So,
but Miguel, there's something that happened during this Ryder Cup, Miguel.
Do we need to bring it the juicy? You gonna got some juicy stuff?
Let's talk about stuff that happened in the back and during. Actually, this one was more out there. Everybody saw this one. Let's talk about this right quick.
Call Sports Podcast.
We don't only talk about it, we be about it.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, please hit like and share just to give you more content. And then the next segment, Miguel, what is that segment called? Talk to me.
Give me the juicy.
Oh, yeah. And the juicy was spreading around. All right. Listen, talking about New York. Okay. Those fans got rowdy.
They came with it.
Rowdy. They shook one of the best players in the planet.
And it was not for a minute. They was not doing it since the first beginning. They got to him. He had at one point he had to step out of a shot, and he, like you said, I don't care. When you talk, you scream, you can do anything you want, but give me a chance to hit this ball, and then you can say. So what was happening is that little by little, it got to him at one of the holes. So now he's going up, about to, and now they're hitting on his upswing. Now there's a type of etiquette. New York is going to bring that type of shit. you came to New York. Like,
they don't
what
give
do you
a
think?
flying.
They don't give a rat's. Yeah,
Hold my drink.
They
Hold my
don't give
drink.
us.
Yeah.
So he had to back off a couple times, but that's what you came. That's what you signed up for. But at the same time, I get it, right? Give me the time. Let me hit the shot. Talk about my mother.
Yeah.
But which I'm sure they were.
They talk mother, they talk sister, they talk brother, they talk
everything.
cousin,
But
they talk about you, me, his.
you're
mom,
hearing the
everybody
dirtiest
talk.
things ever. Don't you better not even get close to the ropes. You might as well hit in the middle of the fairway all day. The middle of the fairway all day. You hit the ropes.
New York fans
mom
didn't
is-
disappoint a
Oh,
hot minute, man.
yeah.
Not even a hot minute. Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
That's one of the juicies.
That's one of the juicies right now. The other one that really did surprise me, besides that one, because in that one that Miguel said, he stepped out of the shot and he turned back and he said, "Well, you don't shut the F up." like
it got built in it.
For a player, and especially his caliber, number 2 in the world, he's been number
To get
1
through that
times,
spin?
the biggest, the most recognized golfer in history, one of those, to step out of his shot and look back to a fan.
It had to be the same guy too. That's what it is. It had to be the same voice.
Yeah,
it's
over
building
and
up,
over again.
and you just looking. Why'd you
poking the bear all the way through? For him to come out of his shot and say, "Shut the F up."
Wow,
that was mind blowing for me to see him do that.
That's
I have
no doubt that was going to happen.
Ever seen that?
It took him long enough.
There's nothing that could prepare you. And I bet you he probably brought up his wife, probably brought up. They passed the line.
Hit it in the fairway, bro, or else you queued up on those sidelines. You go towards that rope and you can just hear it. Oh my God.
You know how bad it is? And the second one was whenever he was putting. They were screaming at him and multiple times, and especially whenever he was teamed up with Lori. Yeah, and his backswing, and he made the putt. He turns around and said, F you, and F you, guy. I was like, what? Are we throwing the F word around?
It is competitive when it comes to flags. Like when it comes to flags and countries, I don't know how the world that we have got to this.
Wow.
It's entertainment, right? But obviously, man,
I got
animosity. And
I got
let's give him the next juicy, because we have 2 of them, and I want to start off with what this one went a little farther than just putting out, right?
Talk to me about that, Miguel.
It came on to the next hole, actually. So what happens here is that Justin Rose and DeChambeau, they have putts, and they're not knowing who's going first. But Justin Rose knows that he's going first, so he's reading his line the same time that DeChambeau and his caddy are reading.
Talk to me about the etiquette. Talk to me about the etiquette.
So, about the etiquette, who's ever the farthest goes first. And if you're in their line, well, obviously you mark to the side, you ask the person, and obviously you let them go, redo all the thing, you step out, and then you do your thing whenever he's. So that was the normal etiquette. That's normal etiquette. So what happens here is that they're almost maybe at the same length. So they're like, is it you? Is it me? Is it you? So they're both reading their putts. But Justin Rose is kind of like behind his ball, more ready to go. Because DeChambeau and his caddy, I keep on reading. Well, Justin Rose is just about done and he's about to go up to the ball. His caddy comes out again to read another putt. And that's what Justin Rose was like, yo, like, I think he said something like in the word, like, I'm sure he said, yo, get out the way. Let me, can I put my.
Yeah, Rose came out and admitted that he could have said it a little bit more like.
Bit of more etiquette. Yeah. So he must have said it rude because obviously he's there and they're not aware. So obviously they're not knowing who goes first there. So then comes out the caddy. Rose says something. The caddy goes back and they're like, yeah, it's me. And he looks to the side. Yeah, it's me. I'm about to go. Can I putt? And then he goes up and putts, and then obviously they putt out, both of them, and then they go towards the next hole. But DeChambeau comes around and says, hey, was it me or did you have to be rude? It had to be something between those lines. Was it, I didn't know it was me. I don't know if it was you. Was it us? Yeah, you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to be rude. And then that's when the caddies got in. That's in the discussion. So they go back and forth of what happened there. And they took it to the next hole until the caddies came down to, hey, trying to calm it down on the tee. And then DeChambeau says, like, man, just play. Let's just play. And everything. They still stay to kind of like on the world.
Yeah, Molinari got into it with
yeah, he must have said something too. Yeah. Like come in and said something, and then he said something that DeChambeau got heated.
Yeah.
And then comes the other guy, then comes the other caddy from the like. It was a little heated, and they took it a little too far. Obviously, animosity, where they are at, right? They're going versus the country. It's expected, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure an elbow should have been thrown, but etiquette is well taken care of in golf, so it's not going to get out of hand.
And I thought it was that it was Russ putt, and then the Bryson's caddy got it in his line.
Yeah, he was about to go read again, and he's ready to go.
Molinari, whenever they stepped out, Molinari said something to him, and I think whatever he said, it came out proper. You know what I'm saying? And then Tommy Freewood was there. He was trying to play the peace guy. Hey, let's keep it moving. But it was almost turned into chaos. But shout out to one people though, the PGA Tour. They boost up security for the singles. They did what they had to do, and they had it under control. They had it somewhat under control.
It was not getting out of hand. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah. So it was outstanding, but there was some chipping moments here and there that usually you don't see it on golf. Usually on golf, they held their own and they keep the etiquette all the way through, and they keep that professionalism. So seeing Rory on hole number 4. I think it was 4. Let me check it here in my notes. Yeah. On hole 4, turn around and say what he had to say. And then on hole 16, whenever he made the putt, turn around, telling the crowd, like, F you, F you, F you. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the FUs all the way around. It was crazy. I think that was the most unprofessional that I had seen a professional golfer say something.
Bro, I'm sure that flag, this is what I'm talking about. Flag versus flag, they get some animosity.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And then they went back to back on as far as in Rory. He whenever he finished interview, he really leaned on Tommy and Laurie whenever they were matched up. So, hey, shout out to all 3 of them. Shout out to Oberg for his much needed point on that singles. But it was a great Ryder Cup, no matter what. Passion.
One for the books.
The passion was there. The back and forth. The
fans were there.
I hit a shot, and then the second one I bet you I can do better than that. Boom, and then he delivered. So it was a back and forth Ryder Cup. Everything wasn't one-sided besides the first 2 days, because it was like back and forth here and there, but the Europeans came in and they won this in the first 2 days. All right. So if the U.S. would have kept it close, at least in the second day, keep it somewhat close, it would have been something different. But they didn't, and they made me look good. So Europe, I was with you. Hey, I got it, man. It's just the talent. You seen the talent on the roster. We saw the talent.
We talked about it. They were gonna have a hard time. I knew it. I didn't see the fire in them, and I saw the fire in the Europe team, but it is what it is. We saw the fire at the end.
Definitely we did it. We did see it at the end, but it was by that point it was too late. It was U.S. asking America. U.S. asking for the miracle. All right, with that being said, let's go out there and go to Quality Ventilation, our second sponsor on the night, and then let's talk to get our picks in. You already know for the PGA fall, and then we're gonna talk about them ladies, them babies. Let's go.
Quality Ventilation, the industry-leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
And remember, se habla español.
You already know, bilingual. We move around. We keep it happen. Quality Ventilation, anything that you need. Their main office is located in Killeen, Texas, but they fly anywhere, so check them out. All right, with that being said, Miguel, we haven't done our picks in a long time, man.
There's nothing to go off of.
Nothing crazy, right? There was nothing crazy. Oh, well.
Go off of?
Well, here we go. We have the Sanders, if I'm not mistaken, Sanderson Farms Tournament of Champions in here. So, Miguel, talk to me, man. What you got on this, man? Who you got?
Listen, I have Holgard, right? One of the brothers, one of the twins, right? Obviously, I like him. He's hot. Obviously, if I'm not mistaken, he played in the Ryder Cup.
Killer. He played really good. He's surprised.
Really good.
He's surprised.
So, obviously, in this year, he already played 15 events, 10 cuts, 5 missed cuts, obviously. Top 10, top 25, 6 of them, and top 10s 3 times. Obviously, this is my pick because, obviously, out of the crowd that he's playing versus, they're not playing versus the elite of the elite. But he's a good stick. I know he's just hot. He's hot. I think he can win this one. Second pick, Tom Kim. This kid is always, you never know about this kid. Once he gets a win under his belt, I think he's going to be like Fleetwood, like a Scheffler. He's going to keep on winning. But he needs one under his belt. Super excited for him to play in the TGL this year too. So obviously, again, the second season for him. That's going to be excited to see him active again. A lot of golf means a lot of reps. A lot of reps means good golf. Maybe potentially you get your swing.
He should go out there. You talking about Kim or you talking about Rogers? My bad. I'm
Kim.
sorry. Oh, Kim got to go and talk to Matsuyama and go to the mountains of
Rocky. Yeah. But like I said, he's the one that's getting the repetitions in, and this is what's keeping him active. So he's in this tournament again. Not the elite with the elites, but he needs a win. So obviously he's going to play, a few tournaments more than others. Patrick Rogers, another one. He needs the repetitions. You don't see him a lot. I don't hear from him a lot. I used to hear from him as soon as he came into the league, signed with Nike. The guy was going to be the next best thing than sliced bread. But didn't happen. Didn't get those wins. Didn't get the cuts. But he stayed in there, so he got a few wins. So keeping in there on this type of field, I see him making moves with this field. So if he's not winning it, I'm going to think he's going to be in the top 10. So that's my pick for the Sanders.
All right. Like your picks. I can't go against them. Usually at the fall, we don't got the big hitters everywhere. So we got the people trying to come up and accumulate wins here and there, right? So for my pick, I'll go like straight up out of the blue. I love Champ. I love him. I love Champ. I think at one point he was one of the longest hitters in the tour. And he came in. We
At one point.
Yeah, we expected
he had a lot. Same thing like Patrick Rogers. Think the same thing. Yeah. They came in with a high potential.
And honestly, he hasn't delivered. His card has not been taken. At least he's good for 2025. He has notched 4 top 20 finishes already. Runner up in John Deere. So finished a solid 9th on Canada. Then he got a little bumps here and there, but I expect him to win. Maybe this will be one of those tournaments for him to win, since, like Miguel said, we don't got the big hitters around or whatever. So expect him to have that sneaky in win. So this is going to be my underdog. All right. With that being said, I got Dunlap, killer, came in blazing. Last year he had a bad year, man. He had a disaster. He had a disaster on the Masters.
Little shaky
2025 right quick with it was bad in the Masters. Okay, so we need him to have a better outing out. And
we know
because he's a way better golfer than what happened to him in the Masters. And he signed a 1-year deal with the TGL in Atlanta, so he's going to be playing with Atlanta this upcoming season in the TGL.
Nice, that's pretty cool.
So just keep that up. All right. So Batia, so you already know Batia. I'm a really big fan of Batia. Been fan since I saw him win last year in Texas. So he's good, but he hasn't been in the map for a hot minute, man. So
he hasn't done shit.
Yeah. Boleto Texas Open win and then grind it out in a playoff win.
That was it.
He missed cuts for the Masters and the PGA Championship. He finished 11 on the Pro Tour.
25 events and 19 cuts. That's not bad. 10 not made. 5 cuts missed. That's not bad.
He's solid. The only thing is that he can't get up there. He just can't get up there. So we will see what comes out of this this weekend. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our picks. Miguel's Golf 101, which is over here. Nolo Boy over here. Check him out. You might get something, man. We usually hit them, so stay tuned with that. So we're gonna do a quick jump to the LPGA, and then we get out of here. All right, so let's go out.
We Call Sports Podcast.
We don't only talk about it, we be about it.
Yay, the LPGA. We gotta show some love for the girls all over the world. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got the LPGA in the house. They're gonna be in Hawaii, Miguel. They're going to Hawaii.
Oh yeah, man. I think I was gonna butcher the name. I think they're at
it's right there. Iwa Beach. But I don't know.
Oahu. Yeah, I know they're going to be in Oahu, but they're going to be at Iwai Beach.
Okay.
Yes, remember, big factor. Whoever hasn't been to Hawaii, big factor of these courses, wind. We're talking about 20 miles. One time I was playing in one of the courses in Hawaii, in different islands in Hawaii. I played golf. And the wind was just like I'm talking about hit to the left, ball end up to the right. There are super, super windy courses. So it is going to be a challenge out there for those ladies. No,
you want me to go at it?
Yeah, go at it, man. Now that you know, you got them all right.
Well, you just gave it out to the people. I went for the hardest, showing, nastiest hitting, long ball hitting people. I got Charlie Hall coming out of a fresh win too as well. So I'm rocking on. I'm betting on her, just keeping that tray going. Choo choo, Major Payne out here. You already know what I'm talking about. So so she's just a beast, man. I love her. Got a little song for her too. So but we're gonna keep it moving with that. With that being said, Nelly Corda. Listen, Nelly, we need to wake up. All right, we need to wake up.
Like
I don't know what it is.
You went from Scheffler to Fowler.
Yeah. Literally. literally, that's what's happening with you. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's mechanics. I don't know if you feel something is off. I don't know if you're injured. I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. But this will be the time. You are one of the longest hitters in the tour.
She's a little.
No, she is not a little. She is in shaky right now. I'm telling you right now. She's plenty of shakiness. And then we got the most consistent, the killer, Corpus. What do you want me to talk about?
I was actually going to pick her. I looked at her name and I was like,
Yeah, what you want me to talk about? She's really consistent. I love the play. Also a long ball hitter too as well. So, hey, okay. That's what I looked at. I looked at the win factor. I looked at who's one of the longest like accurate hitters. And ladies and gentlemen, don't get better than my list. All right. So, Miguel, with that being said, who you got?
For my first pick, I have Juku Sasso.
Juku.
This is her name, ladies and gentlemen. It's not me inventing a name. Her name is Juku Sasso.
Juka
Sasso. That's just the way it is. With 2 wins, obviously, I pick her with 2 wins. No wins this year. 16 events, 5 cuts. Again, 2025, no wins. But I think she's to the verge that maybe she's gonna get a win this year. It could start right now. She is 86 on the Rolex and 127 on the CME. My second pick, Amy Yang. I kind of like this girl a lot. 17 events, 12. Well, I love her game. I love the way she carries herself. Super quiet, super humble. That's it. That's about it. That's about
Give
it.
Give me the juicy stuff.
17 events, 12 cuts. No wins in 2025, but I think again, she can start here and it'll be great. 51st in the Rolex. She's 99 in the CME ranked. She had her closest of winning this year was a tie for 11, and that was at the Honda. My third pick, this lady is Anna Nordquist. I hope I'm not butchering her name. From Amazon, Arizona State. 17 events.
Beast.
Love 17 events. Yep, 17 events. 9 cuts. She's 180 on the Rolex. In the CME, she's 113. And actually, she's going to be the captain of the Sohem Cup in Europe in 2026. So that is my pick. 0 wins actually for 2025. But let's go. Be the first one.
Man. I got Charlie Hall, recent winner. Corda hasn't won nothing this year. Last year she won, and then Corpus hasn't won nothing in 2 years. So I'm one of.
He's got to win something. They got to win something.
Wait a minute.
Come on, ladies. Let's go.
Wake up. We got it going on. So with that being said, this is the saddest moment of this show, ladies and gentlemen, which is the one that we jump and get the hell out of here.
Call Sports Podcast.
We don't only talk about it, we be about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miguel, floor is yours.
Well, I want to show this magic trick before I leave. Let's see, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. See that? Anyway, thank you so much. If you're gonna see this live, you're gonna see this recorded. Hit like, share, subscribe. We are going to keep on doing golf because we love golf. We're junkies.
Y'all already know what's the deal.
We try to hit the golf balls. Try to go out there and hit this golf ball. You would understand why we talk so much about this sports. Much love. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your morning. Enjoy your afternoon.
Hey, as always, like and share the content during the whole entire week. We got something on the weekends. We got wrestling. Then whenever you come out of the weekends, we got fantasy. Then we got golf tonight. Then tomorrow, we're going to be talking about fantasy, but football fantasy. If you want to go and see what we talk about football fantasy, please, we got 3 leagues, actually 2 leagues running, and then we're going to be talking about them and then giving you more tips about people that you can probably draft from the free agency. All right. So with that being said, then we got Wednesday. We call football, which is actually talking about everything that happened in the week prior and our picks in the future. And somebody just stretched Hey, my guy, you I know you're watching around here. Anyway, so with that being said, on Thursday, MLB, which playoffs are starting, the wild card matches here on the 30th, and somebody has to go out there and get accountability about his prediction. He nailed it. All right, so stay tuned. Go ahead and see We Call Sports with the main cast of John D, your favorite, then G.I. Josh, the Machine, Can, and then your boy right here, and the little boy is going to be there. And then on Friday is going to be a little mix.
That's going to be in Spanish, right?
Yep.
Though,
and
so
Thursday is Spanish, and during the weekend is in Spanish. All right. The rest Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is in English. If anything, please talk to the people. They're bilingual, and they can actually relate to you, and they can talk to you about anything that you have. So, with that being said, please, measurement of excuses 0. Try to go through or go around it. The thing is for you to keep going forward and don't give up in life and anything that you got going on. All right. Don't worry about it. You have challenges. Miguel got challenges. I got challenges.
Tons of them. You want some?
Everybody got it. All right. So don't think for a second that you're not the only one that doesn't have it. So keep moving forward. And remember, you're not the only one stuck, man. The point thing at the end of the day, stay positive, be humble, keep moving, pushing forward, and God sooner or later will bless you. So thank you for being with us here at We Call Golf, here at the platform of We Call Sport Podcast. Let's go. We see you next Monday. Keep accountability of what's going on. Doses.